Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Trade Ideas live trading room recap for Tuesday, February the 9th. My name is Barry Anderson. I'm the moderator of our trading room. This is the address to get into our room. It is a free trading room. And also, you want to subscribe to Trade Ideas, you can use this link right here. Just to let you know that our special at 1288 for the full year of Trade Ideas plus the AI/Holly channel lifetime license for 1288 that will be disappearing on February 17th. So if you want to get in, you can use this link and that'll get you the best rate. Now the room is open between 9 and 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I'm live on the mic between those two times. All right, well, this is almost a difficult day to try to explain, but I'm going to do the best I can. And, right on the surface of it, it looks like Holly had a terrible day. And of course it did if you took everything and you stayed in it. The problem is that, and, in talking with Dan and Brad and the guys, they're going to have to make some kind of an adjustment to how Holly is handling profit and loss because it's hard to see here because this is kind of dwarfing it right now, this red area here. But at the very beginning of the day, Holly was up almost 10 points. I think that's 978, almost up 10 points. And at one point, it dropped down, I think, 15. So there's like a 25-point swing. Now, my contention is that we would, as a human being, you would never, ever let all that profit, and that was fabulous profit. Again, it doesn't look, I mean, this looks more dramatic, of course, because this is, for the most part of the day. But this was excellent profit right off the bat. And, and I'm going to show you, I took one of the trades right off the bat, workday, you're going to see, and it was a great trade. So even though Holly doesn't look like it was good, this was really, really a nice start to the day. And they just have to work on how do we figure out how to take profit out of this before allowing it to get to here? Because this really skews what, in my opinion, what started off as a really, really good day. So, workday. Let me just bring up the chart of workday. And that was WDAY. Excuse me. In 1 second. All right, so here is the chart of workday. Now, the original alert came early. We had a whole now, and this was a challenge also because we had a lot of them coming in at here's 9:45, 9:46, 46, 47, 48. And I looked at Workday, and to be honest with you, I can't really remember why I decided I wanted Workday over the rest of them, but I picked Workday. Probably because it was getting close to that whole number, and I thought if it could pop through, and the market was ripping at that point, and I thought, okay, let's just take workday, and that's what I did. 49.82. I didn't get in quite there. I got it in just under 50. It was actually 49.97. I took some profit almost immediately. I mean, this just popped right through 50 like nothing. 50.67. Got all the way up here, got a little greedy, was hoping maybe to get $2 or $3 out of this because you can see the sort of void we're looking at. But look, it's amazing, isn't it? This is yesterday. There's the high 52.28 right there, or a spike right there on the 15 minute. And look at that. It's amazing how often that happens. 50, looks like that's 52.22 today. And that yesterday was 52.31-ish. So almost just got stopped right because of this candle there, the high there. And so as it came back down, I got out at 51.37. So and that was very quick. I mean, that was I don't usually like trading before 10 o'clock. I like to see the market settle down just a little bit, but the market was starting to recover. And in fact, let's take a look at the SPY. Come on. You see, this is what was happening with the SPY at the same time. We'd had here's where it closed yesterday, and a week open, or sorry, a week pre-market, and then all of a sudden it just caught fire. So, I mean, just sort of keep that in mind and take a look at the workday chart. Same, virtually the same. So that's what all of these ones that were triggering in the first 15 minutes, that's what they were all doing. So that's why I hopped on Excuse me, that's why I hopped on Workday. And again, it worked out extremely well. Basically, my day is done. I mean, that's such a great first trade. My day is done. Not that it was done. And I'm not going to go over all the trades. I will look at the one that, really knocked me for a loop, only because let me get to the 15-minute. Yeah, this came on my options on the options play, and it's been so great. I mean, there were so many fabulous plays in the option play. And again, if you want this channel, this window, I would be glad to send it to you. Just send me an email at the info. I'll bring it back, but the info at trade-ideas.com. But this is just getting us some extremely, especially on the short side, extremely great plays. And some of these healthcare stocks, the HCPs, the HCNs, the VTRs, a lot of them were just being clobbered today, and they were all being picked up in the option plays. So this one, BDC though, was going the other way, and I think that BDC was at $45 is where I got the alert. So I thought, you know what, this is going counter trend. So now, problem was it was a little bit spready. The volume was not huge for it, but right, so I took the trade right here actually. It doesn't look good at all. 40, just actually probably on that green candle, right? No, right on this candle. Remember now, this candle is red now, but as it was moving up, this was a green candle and I was getting pretty excited. I took the trade at 45.10. And then look what happened on this candle. It went all the way down to 44.20. Now, luckily, I was able to get out at actually it was 44.88. But this happened so quickly and it bounced back. I mean, I almost didn't have time to put in to get out at a proper stop. It just happened so quickly, and that's what can happen with spready stocks. I mean, you know, I, I don't mind playing spready stocks every now and then, especially when they're moving up because it looks, and going counter to what was happening. See, by this time the market was going down. So, but you always have to, or you do run the risk that something like this can happen. And this got so spready so quickly. I mean, when I got in, I think just for argument's sake, I got in at 45.10. I'm going to say that the bid ask was 45.02, 45.10. Now it had been below 45 a couple of times. So when it kind of shored up to 45.02, 45.10, that's when it decided to take it. And then, it did actually get up to 45.22, and actually the ask got up to about 45.30 something. And I thought, boy, we're on our way. But then, literally in a blink of an eye, that ask went below 45, and we got this action right here. So I was very fortunate actually to escape with the loss that I did. You know what? I mean, there were other trades, but I just really wanted to go over Holly. What happened? I know they're going to have to figure something out. We have put some profit targets in here, but a lot of these were, I believe, $2 profit targets. If I just take this out, let me just see what happens. What happened here? It's right at the end here. I'm going to have to do a. Okay, now interesting. Some now we've got percentage, and some we have dollars, like $2, $1. We have different percentages. I think that's new for today. I may be wrong, but what I'm talking about is this. We have profit targets. So if it hits 5%, and all. So what happened is that, for instance, if I take a look at Workday, I'm not sure, and I think that's a $2. It didn't hit $2. So consequently, you're in Workday, but you're up. I think it got up to $1.83, and all of a sudden it just collapses. Didn't quite collapse, but you've lost all that profit. So it kind of skews the results. So I'm not sure what they're going to be able to do exactly, but I'm sure that we have to figure out a way to not let this turn into this. Again, it's not so much that I think people would have, had they been holding the stock, would have let this happen, but it just, for our profit and loss calculations for Holly, obviously this does not paint as good a picture as it obviously should have been for today. And again, I don't think that most people would not have ever held on and let it go all the way down here and taken the loss. I certainly wouldn't. But I think we just have to make some adjustments so that the profit and loss is more realistic to what human beings would actually be doing. All right, so it was a very challenging day for me. I've got to tell you, very challenging day. I actually made a couple of order. I made an order entry. I was trying to go short a stock and accidentally went to long it. Luckily, I was able to get out within about 5 seconds for nothing. But you just got to be so on top of your game all at all times. You make one error like that, and I'm not saying it can destroy your account, but it can certainly make you a little gun shy. Okay, so again, if you want that options play window, this one, just send me an email to info@trade-ideas.com and I'll be glad to send it to you. And again, if you're looking to subscribe to Trade Ideas and get that 1288 deal before it expires on February the 17th, please use this, please type this in and you'll be directed to a website which will get you that particular deal. Again, the room is open between 9 and 4, live on the mic between those times, and I hope to see you in our trading room tomorrow. Bye-bye.